right back, guys. How'd you get here so early? Ninja Dave, what's happening? Roger, hey. Good morning, good morning. It's a little chilly out today. You have those days where shit don't start off the way you want it to, and then demotivates you to go the rest of the day. Well, it's kind of where I got stuck here for a little while today, but we're gonna push through and do what we gotta do. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you all who came and supported last night on Midwest Night Watchers. If you guys haven't subbed there, please do. I don't know how. The chat was pretty packed, but the subscribers didn't really go up, so I don't know what happened there, but I was hoping to help them out a little bit. Mike S., what's up, bro? I know you know how I feel. No, you do. The sun is blinding. But yeah, thank you guys for everyone who came and hung out. It was fun. Really, really great people. I always try to recommend these channels like at the ground level, because that's the best time to get in, you know what I mean? Some people, I guess some people just wait or they base it off like certain things. I don't know. I really don't know. But I've literally had people say it to me, be like, well, they don't really have subscribers. Is it any good? Well, how does that affect anything? Once upon a time, everybody had no, and then some, and then little. Hey, Michelle, good morning. This part of I don't know why this part of my journey always like cuts out on the live stream, so if it goes out, it'll come right back. Yeah, this is, they make it so easy. Like, they make it so easy. They got a lot to offer. They're always streaming outside. They really care. Like, they really, really care. Like, they're gonna bring it to your, phone screen or TV, whatever, you know what I mean? They go hard. Like, they put in a lot of effort to make things work. I'm gonna probably bring them in for Friday. I want to try and see maybe about bringing in a couple other people. Maybe we'll do Friday. We'll do like a panel Friday or something with like. We'll see what happens. I'm always up in the air with everything. Like I'm always so like, what's the word? It's not fickle or frantic, but it's just like discombobulated. Maybe that's the one. Cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. They're awesome. Like I want to be like them. For real. No bullshit. They get a lot of good night watching stuff too. Like really good stuff. But they run cameras too at night, which is amazing. They just like they run them like. I'm not the tech guy to talk to. I have no idea. But they do work hard on a few things. I see. Yeah. That was like where I set it back there that I thought it was gonna buffer at. It didn't do it at first. And then it did it down here today. I don't know why. It's weird. So I think today, it's been a while. I mean, I'm really not nowhere near. I'm probably still at like, if I had to put a percentage on it, probably like 60 or 70% at best. Like I'm in bad shape, but it doesn't matter. I need to get out and like do something. So I'll probably make a video while now. I'll try. I'm going in Bubba's today, so I'll try to bring the camera in there. It's good now. I'll try to bring the camera in there. If it don't work out that way, then I'll go somewhere else, I guess. But that's if I can, you know. But I'm definitely going in there today, so hopefully he lets me bring the camera in, so that way I can do both. No, yeah, of course, but I didn't really mean panel. I just meant like just having on like another guest too, pretty much. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. If they don't click on a regular basis or like, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more. To be honest with you, I really couldn't agree more. Sometimes it's just like you almost just want to hear like the one person, or like other people like deaden down like the interesting people. But again, I guess that all depends on what you're interested in. Like for me, I don't know, you get my drifty thing. Woo! It's the angry morning crowd. How you doing? Parks like that. Like, not only are we gonna fill up our pumps, we're going to take all your business out of commission at the same time. Opened it up and it's just I was like so confused why there was another ceiling up there. Be right back. Andy, what's happening? Hey, Bubby. Driving? Where are you driving? Are you on the road already? Did you go to, you're going up to wherever it's called? I don't want to butcher the name. Is it the Berkshire? Berkshire, isn't it? Shit sounds like a magical place from like a children's book. Oh, no, that's what it is. That's what it is. It sounds like the Lord of the Rings. Frodo. Back in the Shire. Then we'll tell you the Shire, Frodo. I like to see him when they all show up to the house and start tearing his shit up. Eating all his... Yeah, the Shire. But that's what they call it, the Berkshire. I think they... Maybe I'm making it up, I don't know. Maybe it's my own head, I don't know. Either way, it's legit. I get so many ripples out of that area. And like, I think people think I live a lot closer to it than I do. So I seen this movie today, and it was about Montauk, and like not all right. So sorry, let me double back. It's not about Montauk. It takes place in Montauk. What a shit show this was, right? But it's like, I don't want to say it's comedy gold, but it's like, yeah, I'm sure in England, of course. Yeah, the Hobbit's. No, the Hobbit got the house like when they came in, when the dwarves or whatever came in and started tearing his house up and eating all his food. Like, oh man, that shit was crazy. Anyway, I don't know. That was probably like the most least eventful part of the whole movie, but I like it. Oh yes, I was watching this movie. I can't. Elena, what's it called? Oh yeah, no. What's it called though? What's the movie called? Do you remember? Anyway, I'll find out later if anybody cares and really wants to know. But it's kind of raunchy, like, and kind of stupid. Like, it's like a mix between like, just some parts of it that like really, really, it takes a lot to catch me by surprise. Like, it takes a lot to catch me off guard. I'm sorry, I can visualize it. But what the coolest part I thought was that it takes place in Montauk, but they film in Montauk. Like, it's not like a high-end budget movie where, like, it reminds me of like the first year I was out there with Dark Hour Paranormal and Montauk is Strange, and like I was like driving around and DHP was like, oh, like I gotta get some B-roll. That was a B-roll, and I still didn't. By the time with Montauk, I still didn't know what B-roll meant. Like, he explained it to me, and it still didn't make sense because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand editing, right? So, but what you do is you take like, shots of like spots in between, I guess, in between the clips, and you put it in there, and it, shows the area. So we would take like B-roll in town or of like certain spots. And I seen them doing that in the movie, and it's like, if you're from the area or you've been to the area, you could see like where they are. You know exactly where they are, exactly where they're eating, exactly where they're driving, exactly where they're, you know what I mean? Everything. And it's cool. They literally included all these places in Montauk, like legitimate businesses that exist. Like, it's pretty cool. I thought it was very cool. The movie Token had great insights in the mind of the Lord of the Rings author. Yeah, I'm pretty sure JR is a female, no? Or is that a different series? JR Tolkien's a female, I think, right? Unless I'm thinking of something totally different. Oh. Alright. Somebody's helping. The blue in the new logo looks... Oh, thanks, bro. I like it, too. I really like it. Again, Garrow, thank you, like, for Midwest Night Watchers. He helped me out a lot last night with that. I don't know how you guys do it. Anthony does it, too. Like, he'll be like, oh... He'll just say something, and I'm like, yeah, like, you're the cool, blah, 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 and I say something back, and next thing you know, like, bing, 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 like, he's just got some picture of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, huh? Like this? Shit, like, how? I can't, I don't have that, like, connection to be able to do that kind of stuff. I don't know how to do it. Male, okay. Oh, during the World Wars, alright. So I'm totally thinking about something else, though. There's an author that's a female, and like, but it shocked the shit out of everybody when they found out. And I knew the whole time, I guess. Maybe I just learned it in school. I can't think of what set of books it is now. I really can't think of what it is now. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I get easily confused, so it's probably something else. I'm the guy who'll call, like, the actor by the wrong name and not even have a clue, because that's just how I'm, like, so detached from it. I'll watch the same movie over and over again because it's a good movie. Like, I'll watch Casino 10 times in a row before I branch out and watch something new. Unless it comes highly recommended, I usually don't. You know, I'll watch Catch Me If You Can over and over and, like, shit like that. Honestly, I'm not a big Leo fan, but anything he does is pretty much gold. Some weeks I go back to work to rest from a crazy weekend. It took me a minute to register that, but I get it. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't had a crazy weekend in a while. I guess to me, like, if I have money to go out, like, I'm gonna, like, go camping. You go and stock up on lighter fuel and firewood. Gas is like more expensive than liquor. I don't know why there's this glare on the screen that's just crazy right now. Let's try that. Nope. I know, it's Stranger Things, I know. Yeah, it's I do it too. I'll watch Stranger Things, like, when I watched it, like, I'll watch it. I wasn't even a big fan of the 4th season at first, but then I watched it, like, a bunch of times. But I'm not watching it, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's like, I think a lot of us do the same thing nowadays. We don't, because of our phones and our, you know, whatever's going on, like, in our homes, like, it's not the same, like, maybe it is some places, but for me, like, I'm not, like, sitting down, like, watching a movie, like, I'm, like, doing other shit at the same time, and, like, I get up and more, so, like, I take in parts, you know, different parts, like, at different times. It's just, what might be annoying for some people is just normal to me. Killers of the Flower. It should be his best act. Longer than Titanic. Oh, jeez. I'll check it out. I didn't even know he was in a new one. Longer than Titanic. That's hard to do. I mean, that's hard to do. I mean, being that it was a movie that you knew what everybody knew the ending, like, they really dragged that shit out. Like, they could have made it 3 minutes long. But instead, they made it 3 hours. Three and a half, yeah, I don't know. Jeez. That's tough. That's tough. That'll take me like 2 weeks to watch. I wonder if people come in that like don't know, like aren't familiar with me, like if they just come in and like, what the hell is going on here? I came for Bigfoot and I got Blistex. Blistex? Yeah, that is what it's called. It's a pretty abrasive name. Titanic 2 looks goofy. They find Jack frozen in ice and throw him out. I still don't understand this shit. Like, I guess it was like a metaphor, but to me it was piss poor timing for her to say, "I'll never let you go," and then lets him go and sends him down to the depths of hell, and then she gets rescued later. Like, it was I was like, all right, okay. Couldn't check if we could revive the guy. Let's just get down there. Yeah, 9:45. We don't know that. We don't know that. What people don't know is he actually swam away right after that. He swam to the beach and lived on a remote island for the rest of his life. Happy. Hit the road, Jack. I see what you did there. See what you did there. How it is on your end. Is there, I don't know how, like, good question to ask, but there's like an unusual amount of crosses on the side of the road. Like, I mean, you see them, normally you see like 1 or 2 on each road, right? But like somebody might have gotten an unfortunate situation, an accident, whatever, right? There's like, I've seen a lot today, so it's kind of scary. they seem fresh too. You know, like you could tell the ones that have been there a while. And then the fresh ones will have like, you know, a lot of flowers on them, balloons, this, that, the other thing, right? Whatever people want to put there, whatever, depending on the person. Yeah, there was some good ones this weekend, I guess. Huh? I didn't really go anywhere, and well, I did a bunch of stuff with my son, but I mean, on a personal scale, I didn't really do anything. So yeah, there was a pretty good amount. Sharon, hello. I mean, Cherie, hello. Good morning. It's okay on my end. Oh, all right. Well, I was whistling Dixie. I just figured it might be awkward. But your audio is all screwed up anyway. Half the time you don't know that. It's like, it sounds like we're in a cave. Where am I headed? I'm headed to the VA. And then I'm going to probably go pop in Bubba's. And if he lets me bring in the camera, I'll do some filming there. Otherwise, I'll try and go somewhere else. I'm really not up to... That's why I called it on the move. On the move, kind of, because, like, I'm trying to do my normal routine, and, like, I have so many things I have to get done, and, like, I want to get out in the field, and, like, I'm just kind of moving around, but I'm not. Like, I'm literally gimping. I'm sure the footage is not too bad, because I'm so much slower right now, but... At least at the asylum, I noticed that, like, I was like, oh, this footage is pretty clean. And I guess it's because I was gimping around with a walking stick. And I'd love to pretend like I'm better. Like, I would love to just, like, be able to get in a mindset and just soldier up, but it's just not it's not that simple this time. It's really bad. I gotta see a specialist and shit. It's not good. Whatever the hell's going on, but... Tell me how they do they schedule an appointment with a specialist, right? For a back issue. And they make you a video call. Like, they're like, oh, we're gonna give you a video call. How the hell is somebody gonna do an assessment on me on the phone? To me, it's a waste of time. It's like you're just scheduling that because... And then you just have to, you end up having to do a different one in person anyway, so what's the point? Alan, what's up, buddy? I wish I could see a chiropractor. I really do. I really wish I could. I don't have I spent money that I didn't have on trying to get, you know, a little fixed up. I wish I was covered. I really do. It's basically so, like, as veterans, you'd think, like, people think we get, like, some kind of, like, we get treated worse. Like, we don't get to be able to, at least here, I don't know how it is everywhere, but, like, you don't get to just go wherever you want, you know what I mean? Like, and if you do go somewhere else, they just send you here. And then they do everything outside. It takes like an act of Congress to be able to go outside and do it on the outside. And then even when you get that approval, they always jerk you on the on paying the people. So then you just start getting billed and shit, and then you have to fight with them to pay it. And then, you know, it's such a jerk job. It's like unreal. But. So pretty much you're at their mercy for whatever the hell they offer you and whatever they have. And then when you want to get something like that done, you have to jump through a ridiculous amount of hoops and go through a ridiculous amount of channels to get it done. It's just such a pain in the ass. So like my injections and stuff, like it takes a long time to like get to the point where you get stuck with a needle. Like, I couldn't believe it when I went for an epidural though. I met with the anesthesiologist, and that day, I mean, he was a cool doctor because he had the authority, and they all worked in the same office for the most part, like really close in close proximity. And he saw I was in bad shape. He's like, I had a cancellation. Like, do you want to do it today? And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I could not believe that I got treatment the same day. Yeah, it's not there to screw you up. They want to. I mean, I don't know. I know so many people now that swear by it. Like back in the day, but it does. It's a sketchy thing because like we came up in a time where they were like, that's what they pumped out was like chiropractors are sketchy, and like so now it's like they changed it, right? Just like the doctor used to prescribe cigarettes. Like it depends where you come up, like what generation you come up in, where you come up in, like what time zone, what time frame, whatever. Wine's good, wine's bad. Like, you know what I mean? Everything changes day to day to day. You gotta just kind of make your own educated decisions on what's best for you. And like when you're in bad shape, like do anything to get better. And if a chiropractor can, you know, if you trust them and you feel like it's the thing to do, more power to you. I would try it. If I could get it done on a regular basis, I would try it. Not for my back, but for my neck and shit. I'm hoping this back problem is just gonna go away. I'm hoping it's just a temporary thing, and it's just taking time to heal. It gave me like a recovery, but that's not in this mind. That's not acceptable. Like I'm gonna find ways to cut that in half, like, and then cut that in half. Like that's my mindset at least. Potentially inappropriate comments. It's just a bunch of stars. It's a beautiful day out here. It's like perfect weather. This is my prime time where I do a lot. I usually do a lot in this time for like this before it gets cold, after it gets hot. But I'm pretty much grounded locally, like very, very locally. If I didn't have to come up here today, I wouldn't have because of the gas situation. But all right, you too. My father-in-law had a foot-long titanium spine attached to his and then taken out because it didn't work. Oh shit, well, it's my buddy, he's waiting at the bus stop. Well, I shouldn't say he's my buddy, I haven't seen him in years, but I'm coming, not going, otherwise I give him a ride. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's hard to say if like I would put artificial shit in me, you know what I mean? I've been offered that stuff, the burning or like putting metal blocks in my back and my neck. And go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Oh, I see why. That cooler is smashing around back there like it's nobody's business. Smashing up all the walls. Sensor beeping, there's nothing there. The girl and her gong. Hello. What time is it? I actually have time to go in the woods now. I might go bang around on this side for a little bit. He has it in a mason jar. It looks like a titanium snake. Couple 100,000 later, they were like, "Oh, we'll deal with it." That's sad. That's sad. So he came out of pocket for a lot of shit. Like, that's sad. I've been jerked so many different ways like that. Sometimes you just don't know any better. I should have got a coffee. Burnt in when his chute didn't deploy fully. Oh, man. Oh, VA as well, yeah. Some of it's good and some of it's bad. Like, you'll hear, hey, Jane, how are you? So, you'll hear people say, like, oh, the VA is garbage. And I'm like, well, what part? You know what I mean? We come here for everything. I mean, everything. So, whereas, like, somebody else would go to, like, a primary doctor here, and then an orthopedic over there, and a dentist over there, and whatever, right? Everything is here. So, like, you just hear that complaint so often. And, like, I know some of the places are really corrupt and really screwed up and really, really bad. But I feel like at least here we have it a little bit. They got it a little bit under control. Leanne, hello. How would you know better? We assume the doctor knows what he's talking about and just say, okay. Yeah. I was getting treatment from a guy, right? Like, for my occipital nerve blocks, right? From my TBI. And, like, I was doing it for years. And I kept asking occasionally, like, you don't want to say it doesn't work because you don't want to not get it. But it wasn't working enough. And I would say, like, what are the other options? And, like, it was always kind of like, oh, we could run more tests. But, like, that was it, right? So COVID hit, and then they canceled everything. And I realized they were working, at least a little bit. Because I wasn't getting them, and it was terrible. Horrible migraines, like just losing days at a time, days turned into weeks and months out of the year I was losing. And then come back in, and they were offering it through that gentleman. He wasn't a doctor, I found. I didn't know he wasn't a doctor, but it didn't matter. He was good at what he did. But he could only do that, and that's what I didn't know. And he would only do every 6 weeks and not every 4. So I was like, well, that doesn't work for me. You know what I mean? Like, I need it monthly at least. Like, so I ended up, they were like, oh, you can go to this side of the clinic, and there's like a bunch of people that work over here. And I'm like, why the hell did nobody ever tell me this? So now I have a new doctor, and this doctor, she offers me all these options. I mean, all these different options. And I find out that the stuff I've been getting is like not for a long-term period. It's for like short-term. And and I'm like, that's insane. So anyway, I shouldn't, like you said, like you just trust them. Like, I shouldn't have just trusted them. I should have looked into it more. Only 10 days, right. And but that's the thing, they would give me like steroids in the lidocaine the first couple times, and then like they took away. They always take away, and I'm like, why? If things are working, if shit ain't broke, don't fix it. And I guess, no, whatever. I got a good plan now, but it took me forever to find one. Medical practice, that's true. I guess that's very true, right? Yeah. I was just talking about that the other day. Yasina, good morning. I never got those jabs, experimental. I said no. Yeah, I know. I hear you. A lot of people didn't. It doesn't matter. It's all. Now look at it. It doesn't make a difference. Like, they if we knew the future, but that's what I was just talking about that the other day though. Like with practice, I was like, remember back in the day how they used to call it like your regular scheduled programming, right? Cameraman, what's up, buddy? Your regular scheduled programming. Everybody sit down for your regular scheduled programming. Like, they didn't call it like TV show or this and that. Like, and I'm like, I wonder if people are actually like sitting down there like daily brainwashing. You know what I mean? Whether it was like Johnny Carson or whatever the hell the show was back in the day, and whatever, doesn't matter, right? But people used to sit down and watch the same things over and over again. I'm probably now now this rumors that it's in the 5G towers and blah blah blah. We can go conspiracy all day. That's a rabbit hole in itself. But you love Johnny. The media has been brainwashing us for right, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure they're good at it now, like a lot better than they were in the 80s, 70s, 80s, whatever it was. Even probably sooner than that. I'm thinking probably predating that, probably. Johnny Carson. I should be in the woods right now. What time is it? Here's Johnny. Somebody was just showing. Where was I? Somebody was just showing it that the girl in that movie suffers trauma because when she did the scenes, they would make her, to get her to look the way that they wanted her to look, as frazzled and screwed up. They like basically like ran her ragged on purpose, and would make her do like over 120 takes of like whatever the scene was, like I can't think of them now, but the acts or whatever it was, you know what I mean, like that kind of shit. So it came to the point where like she and you see her in the movie like oh, oh, trying to swing it, like that's not acting. Like she's that weak at that point because they put her through hell, and those are like legit tears and all that shit. Like that's what she just came out saying, I believe. Anyway, that's what I heard. It could be they could have been the podcast I was watching could have been reading off some site that's a bunch of bullshit. I have no idea. I'm just telling you what I just seen. I didn't do any deeper homework on it. Oh, they did. Kept her up for like 52 hours. Okay. See, I didn't know. I never know if like people are just putting up shit there, putting up stuff for views or like you just don't know anymore. You really don't. Sometimes clickbait is more than just a title. It's like a whole show. Oh, it's gotten bad. Marcy, hello, good morning. Benny Hill was an awesome show. There, what's the? And then as you came into like the later times, there was still shows like that where everybody would sit down and watch them. Let me turn this shit off. I got like no gas. Oh well. Oh well, I hope. Storm here in Dublin Island. Lashing rain, super strong winds, flooding. Doing alright indoors. Duvet, pot of Irish stew on, cup of tea. Yeah, I hope, yeah, stay safe. Like Cameron said, be safe. Hopefully it's just. Ireland is wild. Like that whole region just gets so much rain. I don't think people really can fathom it. I was in Germany for a month and I didn't see sunshine, but 2 days, two, I think 2 different days I saw the sun. It was to the point where it came out and I was like, what is that? What's happening? You know? Oh, it's the sun. Crazy. And it wasn't like it was raining every day. It was just, I don't even know what the word is. Like, I really don't. I don't even know what the word is. Like overcast, I guess. Popeye. Popeye was good. I remember my father always quoting Popeye and that kind of stuff. Three Stooges as well. Yeah, Three Stooges was good. That had a lot of. I'd like to go back and maybe watch some of those things, like the Twilight Zone and shit like that. Like, I wonder what kind of stuff they were onto. It's like so painful to watch some of them though. They're like such. It's just painful. Like sometimes it's like the music, or like we've gotten so so used to like clean audio and clean visuals that like it gets tough. This is weird. It's the second guy I've seen that I ain't seen in years. I park in like the weirdest spots too, where like I'm surprised there's people around me. Yeah, black and white for sure. Yeah, on Roku. I don't have Roku. Not yet, anyway. When I gotta get a new TV, like everything I own is outdated. Everything. You know, every TV comes stock with Roku for how long, right? For a long time. That's how old my TV is. It's got like a big line down it, like, like. But to me, it's good. I don't know no better. Yeah. Okay. All right. I figured it died. I wasn't sure. Let me read the power. Okay, it's back on. Good. Thanks. All's good. Actually, it's not so bad. We don't get extreme weather as it's in too hot, too cold. Thanks to Gulfstream, we actually had a great summer. I didn't have to go abroad to get a tan. Oh, that's nice. When I when I saw Ireland, I was like dumbfounded by how green it was. Like the grass in America does not get green like that. At least not nowhere I've been. I have never seen nothing like that. Nothing like the way the grass turns green there. It's insane. Oh, your TV's losing its sound. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. New meaning of split screen. Oh, yeah. Speaking of split screen, we should do that soon if you want. Maybe sometime this week. Mm, I could pretty much do any night. I think I could pretty much do any night this week. And day. What time is it? Oh, still got time. Just across the sea. I see. Look, it's another Shire. You guys got hobbits over there. You got hobbits. I know you got hobbits in the Irishire. Uh, I live the I love the green grass. Okay, all right, I hear you. I married a hobbit. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'll call you back when it's finished. Oh, Andy, okay. Yeah, it's something else. All right, the greenery here is mind blowing. Sure is. Yeah, it is. You're right. The smell is wonderful. It's clean. That's what it is. I mean, I only been to like Shannon, right? Like I was only at the airport and like ventured out a little bit. I did not. I wasn't like visiting Ireland for like an extended period of time. But when I have layovers and shit or like anything, like I will find a way. Like even if I'm with my unit, I would find a way to like go venture out. You know, like oh, you got a layover in Maryland. Like I'm okay. I'm gonna go see Baltimore. You know what I mean? Like I'd like hop on the light rail and go down there. Like and like why spend it sitting in the airport? Is the way I look at it. Like why not see the world? You know, if you have a layover somewhere, see at least in near town and come back. Like you know, kills time too. How'd I get here from a pressure washing video? But what's up? I'm not sure. Not sure. That's pretty cool though. No, YouTube's changed everything. So like, it's so weird. Like, you'll be on YouTube and then like all of a sudden, like if you're in the live, sometimes I'm in a live like in a For You page like of live streams, and it just starts shooting me like to other places. Why would they push me out to behind a pressure washing video? I have no fucking idea, but that's it's interesting. I love the feedback. It's interesting. Thank you. Um, Scott's Pines. Yeah, algorithm is off the charts. It's freaking out. It's all spastic. All right, cameraman, be good, bro. It's meant to be. You're stuck with us now. Oh wait, what I missed? Oh, A. Schreier. Where am I headed? I'm at the VA right now. I'm gonna probably go in Bubba's later, and do my thing. Hopefully, I'll bring the camera in and be able to get some footage. That's at least my plan, right? Like, call you after. Okay. All right. Wife and I hope to make our first trip to Ireland next year. That's awesome. I think everybody who's like got, you know, Irish American, Italian American, whatever you got in you, like I think you should go and see like where your roots come from. I don't know if that's why you're going, but I went to Florence once and I wasn't amused. But I'd love to see Venice, you know. But I had just spent like a month in Germany, like visiting museums and churches and castles, and so like the last thing I wanted to do was like look at the Duomo, you know what I mean? And it just was the same thing to me. It was just a different place. Why is this guy's truck humping my leg? Like, why you gotta be so close? Norway. Wow, we were just talking about Norway yesterday. Literally yesterday. I'll give you honey. So, yeah, the Milky Way and the stars over there, like, are just insane. Insane. Yeah, if it doesn't feel like I should bring it in there, I'll try and go gimp around somewhere else and at least make a video and premiere it later tonight. I owe everybody a video at this point. Like, I'm slacking. Like, I don't like having this injury and like gimping around. Also, I have my son. Like, but whatever. Like, I should be putting out more. I'm going to Long Island first. What about whales? Yeah, they're not bad. I like dolphins. Sharks are okay, I guess. But get it? So, I don't even know. I don't know anything about whales. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about anything, really, until I get there. But I'll go anywhere. I think Cyprus is on the list, and then like a quick boat to Egypt, apparently. So, but that's a long ways off. But I would love to see a pyramid in person, like a one that a government didn't destroy. I've been next to pyramids, but they're covered in dirt, made to look like a mountain. You know what I mean? Like I can't say that on the videos when I'm there, and I'm hinting at it over and over and over and over and over. Like I'm hinting at it a bunch of times where I am, but I can't come out and say it because it's just for obvious reasons, right? But subliminals are there. You just gotta. Some of you know how to read me at this point. But trying to visit Neptune or Saturn before I die. Everybody's jealous of Saturn because the universe put a ring on it. That's why I said it. We just talked about it. The place sounds cool. I wouldn't go to the Mediterranean. Why else would I go there? I don't know anything about it. Like I said, I'll really go anywhere, but like I don't understand why people like vacation to like a place where you gotta go to a resort and like sit there. Like literally sit there and like you can't leave because it's like too dangerous and like you know what I mean? Like oh so all I can do is sit on a beach, get drunk or go in a pool? Like good. Good. I can do that here. And it really seems like a fun idea because they pump you full of alcohol. So it seems like a lot of fun. You know, you get there and you just, oh, here's your bracelet, have drinks, you know, out the ass. And then you think you're having a great time. But really, you just flew to a hotel. That's it. The British Army. Oh, I always forget that. Thank you for your service, Andy. I always forget that. In school, they used to say girls go to college to get more knowledge, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. That is, I remember that too. I remember that too. I always think of, wait, Cypress Hill. Triple Brown. I can't get over the power washing thing. Like imagine coming from a power washing video to this shit show. Yeah, apparently it's not a planet no more. Um, I, I can't. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with anything. That's what I was just talking about before. Like they used to prescribe cigarettes and now they kill you, right? Like then they like wine's good, wine's bad. You know, like we were talking about chiropractors and this and that, and like I just like, oh, this is a planet. Now it's not. You know, like they don't know shit about shit. You might as well just make your own conclusions. Venus Boys for Mars. I gotta go watch. I gotta go watch Mars Attacks. I haven't seen that shit in years. It was probably funny. I didn't appreciate it back then when I seen it, but I know it was funny. That movie Paul is pretty good. With the when they're like British guys are driving around with the alien in the RV, and he like holds his breath and disappears. That shit is so like I can't even emphasize how accurate that breathing technique thing is. Like I really can't. It looks like Lamaze, like when the Sasquatch do it. It looks like Lamaze, like when you ever see in the movies of Lamaze class when they're like, like trying to teach them how to do breathing for when the baby comes. Like that's what the hell it looks like, with like a little bit of Tai Chi involved. It's pretty wild. It's the real disappearing act. Oh, everybody hates Uranus. It stinks over there. Love doing that when I'm there. Pluto will always be a planet to me. do, 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 do. All right, my friends. Well, I've been hanging out with you guys for a while, and appreciate you keeping me company. Oh man, I don't even know what the hell's going on. What time is it? My clock is shot. Nine. It's not 9:30. It's got to be 10:30. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to the new people who rolled in. Big Buck, we hope to see you again soon. 10:30. All right, cool. Thank you. The best cars there. 3:30. Jeez. Oh, AM? Holy shit. That's weird. I forget so many people are all over the place. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. Oh, it must be in New Zealand. Yeah, maybe. What the hell? Sorry, buddy. Sorry. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one. It'll probably be sooner than later. Whatever I do today, whatever I get done today, Jane, good to see you. I'll put it up by tonight. I don't want to make anybody wait. I'll probably premiere it just so you guys have a live chat to sit in and hang out at. For those of you who can't make it. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys soon. Thank you. Mike, yes, you too, buddy. Marcy, thank you. Cherie. Jane, Elena, I'll call you in a minute. Big Buck, thank you for being here. Leanne, Andy, who else was here? Bobby, be good, bro.